bin ich reingekommen in den Raum und ich...
Ja, ich bleibe bei der Drehversion. Ich habe das Gefühl, wir sind eigentlich gespiegelte Charaktere.
Gerade diese Höhen und dann wieder diese Tiefen täglich nachzuempfinden.
If you're all about the enemies to lovers trope and the mysterious allure of dark academia, then Maxton Hall is probably your latest obsession. From the aesthetic to the addictive storyline, Season 1 nailed the vibe perfectly. And now, it is time to welcome the second season of the beloved Amazon Prime show very soon.
Am Ende des Tages am ähnlichsten noch.
100% du.
That's not true.
Ne?
Ich...
Wieso bist du verlegen?
First, we need to talk about the obsession with the enemies to lovers and how Maxton Hall became the queen of it, because seriously, guys, I cannot get enough of it. Ruby and James's tension-filled journey from enemies to something more captures everything people love about this classic dynamic. The conflict, the undeniable chemistry, and the slow burn romance that leaves us hooked. I mean, I am hooked, that's for sure. Let's be honest, there's something so compelling about two people with opposite goals and personalities being drawn to each other, creating an exciting push-pull relationship. Maxton Hall takes this trope to new heights by placing Ruby, who is a determined scholarship student, right in the path of James, who is a privileged heir with a mysterious side. Their clashes feel as intense as they are relatable, and we all can't help but root for them. What is it about this enemies to lovers dynamic that keeps you glued to your screen? Do you love the drama, or is it the inevitable shift from conflict to love? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Ja, man muss sagen, beim ersten Casting, apropos Casting, bin ich reingekommen in den Raum und ich war auch ein bisschen krank an dem Tag, aber ich kam rein und sah Damian mit Anzug in dem Corona-Zimmer und ich dachte mir nur so, ach du Scheiße, wer ist das denn? Wer denkt er, wer er ist?
Beyond the romance, Maxton Hall also delivers on another aesthetic obsession, aka the famous dark academia. As many of you know, this style is defined by grand libraries, Gothic architecture, intellectual pursuits, and moody vibes that capture the allure of elite academic settings. To me, dark academia is both nostalgic and aspirational, romanticizing knowledge, ambition, and the mystique of academic life in a way that's almost cinematic. Even if you've never been a good student, you probably always liked the atmosphere of the Gothic academic settings with lots of drama in it. I feel like it's no surprise that so many people are drawn to it since dark academia's deep-rooted symbolism of self-discovery and intellectual ambition resonates with our generation, especially those of us craving a bit of mystery and a sense of sophistication. The thing is, Maxton Hall doesn't just lean into this aesthetic, it perfects it. With dimly lit study rooms, vintage-inspired school uniforms, and the grand architecture of Maxton Hall, the show practically oozes dark academia vibes. Are you a fan of the dark academia aesthetic? Is that why you're into Maxton Hall this much? Let me know in the comments below.
Ich glaube, irgendwie findet man immer Charaktereigenschaften, die ähnlich sind. Jeder Mensch hat ja den gleichen Charakter. Also,
Wir haben nicht während des Drehs immer gesagt, dass du ich
Ja.
bin und ich du.
ja.
Also, dass wir
Nee,
eigentlich...
das stimmt aber nicht.
Das hast du jetzt nach dem Dreh nochmal rausgefunden.
Ja.
Okay. Ja, ich bleibe bei der Drehversion. Ich habe das Gefühl, wir sind eigentlich gespiegelte Charaktere.
Nee.
Okay. Ja, wir müssen da nochmal ran. Ich glaube, wir brauchen da nochmal ein bisschen Aufarbeitungszeit.
I mean, there is no need to say that with this unique combination. Since its debut, Maxton Hall has exploded on social media. The hashtag Maxton Hall Season 1 trended for weeks on various platforms, with a lot of us dissecting every scene, sharing theories, and of course, obsessing over the dark academia aesthetic. Not gonna lie, the intense online engagement surrounding the show reminded me of earlier series like Gossip Girl or Elite, but Maxton Hall has a unique twist with its academic and intellectual flair. So even though it has the potential to be as legendary as Gossip Girl and Elite, it also differentiates itself from these classical teenage dramas with its unique features. And it seems like Season 2 of the series will focus on this unique mix even more.
So eine Liebesgeschichte ist ja einfach, ich meine, wenn was sich über 6 Episoden tragen soll, wenn man sich nach der ersten Folge schon liebt, dann sind die restlichen 5 Episoden relativ langweilig. Deswegen ist es halt dieses ständige Auf und Ab, was man da sieht. Und ich glaube, gerade diese Höhen und dann wieder diese Tiefen täglich nachzuempfinden, das ist natürlich einerseits, was den Beruf so schön macht und andererseits, was ihn natürlich auch so intensiv und so challenging machen kann.
To no one's surprise, Season 1 ended on a dramatic, heart-wrenching note. After a series of intense events, James's life is turned upside down by the devastating news of his mother's death, leaving him emotionally shattered. Meanwhile, Ruby is right on the verge of personal success, yet her relationship with James remains in limbo, with so many unresolved feelings between them. The finale left us with burning questions about what's next. And the biggest question was this: will Ruby and James manage to overcome the obstacles in their way, or will their paths diverge? According to the cast, this is only the tip of the iceberg of what will happen to the couple. Actor Damien Hardung, who plays James, hinted in an interview about the challenges awaiting his character, saying, "James is dealing with unimaginable grief, and it's going to affect everything: his relationships, his goals, and his sense of self." I don't know about you guys, but this quote gives me a hint that Season 2 will take a darker turn, as James grapples with his emotions and potentially pushes Ruby away. Do you think Ruby should focus on her dreams, or try to be there for James as he navigates his grief? Or do you think she should be insistent on being there for James? Let me know what you think in the comments below. While James's journey in Season 2 might lean towards a darker and more introspective path, Ruby's arc is expected to focus on her personal growth and academic dreams. The character of Ruby, played by Harriet Herbig Matten, isn't just about romance. She's got big goals of her own. In a recent interview, Herbig Matten teased that Ruby's ambition will play a central role in the upcoming season, sharing that Ruby is not just about romance. She's got big goals, and we'll see her fight for them even more in Season 2. This drive makes Ruby's character so much more relatable, as we all know the struggle of balancing personal dreams with relationships. I am personally excited to see Ruby's journey continue, especially as she dives deeper into the elite high-stakes world of Maxton Hall. So, what's in store for Season 2? As I said before, there's speculation that James might go through a period of intense self-doubt and grief, leading him to distance himself from Ruby. This could create a will-they-won't-they dynamic that will keep us on edge. At the same time, we're expecting Ruby to grow stronger in her ambitions and navigate the elite circles of Maxton Hall with even more determination. I am also hoping that the series will explore the pressures of the academic environment and how it affects the students, touching on themes of rivalry, privilege, and intellectual ambition, all enhanced by the dark academia aesthetic. One Reddit user theorized the second season's plot perfectly with these words: "I think we'll see James completely unravel in Season 2, and Ruby will have to decide if she wants to help him or focus on her own dreams. It's going to be heart-wrenching." Prime Video recently shared a sneak peek at Season 2, giving us a quick look at the emotional depth and intensity awaiting Ruby and James.
Ton bitte ab. Und bitte. Ja, links. Maxton! Oh! Maxton! Oh! Let's go!
While it doesn't reveal too much, the preview hints that their relationship will be even more complicated as they deal with new obstacles. The clip has already created a buzz, with a lot of you guys eagerly sharing theories about the characters' next moves. What do you think will happen in the second season of Maxton Hall? What do you hope to see the most in the series? Can't wait to hear your thoughts about it. As far as the release date is concerned, Maxton Hall Season 2 is expected to be out around New Year. So, either late December or early January will be the time for us to get our hot cocoas and warm blankets to binge-watch the entire Season 2 of the series. And I cannot wait for it. For more updates on Maxton Hall and other Amazon Prime shows, make sure to like and follow. Meanwhile, the video on the screen might also interest you.